Hi everyone, welcome back to Planning with J.A.M. This week that I'm going to be decorating for in my journal is Thanksgiving week and the first day of December. And oops, I didn't mean to take that away. And I found this scrapbook paper. I do not know. It's the Paper Studio, so I'm not sure if that's Joann's or if that's Michael's. But I thought Gobble Gobble was appropriate for Thanksgiving week, and I picked it up and I'm going to embellish it a little bit. I have some of the stickers that we used with the maple leaves. I have them out just in case we need them. I have the Seasonal by Happy Planner. I thought the Gobble Gobble and the Thanksgiving would work very well. I have this Give Thanks. We used it in a recent video. And then I thought maybe I would pull some of these boxes and place them inside where I need to write. So that is the plan. I was thinking about bringing in these florals, but I think if I do that, I'm going to have to take off like this and do it in the corners. If I decide, I don't know. We're just kind of winging it right now. I did lay down a strip over here on my sidebar. There we go. And I thought that would be a good place to put the Give Thanks. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking I need to put it on white sticker paper first. So let me grab some of that and I'll be right back. Okay, I put it on just printer paper instead of sticker paper. I'll use my tape runner and do that and lay it there. I just wanted it to pop off and have a little more depth to it. I also have this, and I'm thinking I'm going to run it across the bottom. So let's do that first. So how's everybody doing this week? Why are the lines not lining up? I felt Be Thankful was very appropriate for this week. And if anybody's wondering why I haven't done a journal video for a couple of weeks, it's because I have been out of my mind busy and I just did not have the energy to even think about it. I know everybody gets that way. I'm not the only one. It's a little disappointing for me when I don't. But I have to give myself grace to you know, there are just weeks that this is not the priority. I'd like it to always, have time for it, but it doesn't always work that way. In my other video for my classic happy planner, we were discussing traditions and my love of stuffing the bird rather than having dressing on the side. What else could we talk about traditions? What are some of yours? By the way, all right, where were we? We were talking about traditions, and I asked what are some that you guys do that are special for you. And as you have gotten older, have they changed? I know a lot of my childhood, what happened in my childhood no longer happens. And then to me, I find that extremely sad. Um, my mom is gone, so that's, that's a loss there. My grandparents are gone, so, the matriarch and the patriarch or whatever you would, anyway, the elders are no longer there to hold the glue together. And I have Grinchy family. I my mother wasn't Grinchy, but her sister and brother are, they're just Grinchy. And then, they just don't want to do anything and get together. And now, granted, I can give them a little bit of grace. My mom would have been 75 this year, and her siblings were younger. I just don't remember my grandmother. I don't know at what age she got to the point that I don't think my grandparents lived like into their 80s and 90s. So I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is that what it used to be when I was a kid, and even when my son, before my mother's death, before my grandparents, well, Zach was very young when his grandfather died on my mom's side, great grandfather. He remembers great grandma Louise, but he doesn't necessarily. I mean, he was like 6 months when my grandfather died, so he doesn't remember Grandpa Smokey. Where was I going with that? I have no idea. I don't know if I'm just rambling on. I guess I just kind of wish that things were different. I miss the big family gatherings and the extended family. And this could be because I'm an only child for the most part. I have siblings, but they're half siblings. And I didn't really grow up with them. And we're not all that close. And although I have 3 wonderful grandchildren, my son is divorced, so that makes, holidays more complicated. And then, you know, 2 of them belong to his ex-wife. So it's challenging. I think we need to add some boxes here so that I have space to write, but I also want to get in that gobble gobble and the happy Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is the 28th, so of course this is going to go on the 28th. And then you'd think they'd have enough gobble gobble, but I don't want to take up all the space, so I think I'm going to put down, I think we're going to put it down here. And then I have a little bit of space there. I can put a box here and make that functionable. I don't want to make a box on everyone, but definitely on like maybe this one, this one, this one. I purposely put these 2 together so I had Thanksgiving more open. But where there's like 2, I definitely want to add a box. I could do it like this, and then one more there. I'm just gonna de-stick it just a little bit so that I can kind of see if I like this in those spots. Do I want it back up there, or do I want to bring it into the middle? Or Do I want to put it here? And then either way, there's going to be 2 on top or 2 on bottom. Unless I just do 2 here, 2 here, grab a couple more. I don't want to be too indecisive. And then I do here and here. I think that's the best option, and leave the middle section as more like the decorative. I think I like that idea the best. Okay, don't stick yet because I forgot to de-stick you. Now, to get it where it's level, that's not really working. Maybe if I had a clear ruler, it would work, but I'm just going to have to eyeball it. And I think I'm a little crooked on cutting the squares. Oh, I think I'm going to like this a lot. It will be nice. It will be nice to be able to get into the journal again. I have so much to be thankful for. I feel like finally my world is getting back on its axis after so much has gone wrong since my husband passed in 2020 and I lost everything. And it's been a long road to take and rebuild myself, but I feel like all my effort is starting to pay off. I'm feeling less anxious, I guess is a good way to put it. I'm feeling less anxious about all the stuff that fell apart, and I feel like I'm starting to get it back together. I'm just going to add a couple of these leaves around one because I want to cover that up, but that's not big enough. Let's see if this will work. What if we pair it with the other one? This might work better if I had my tweezers, which I don't really know where they went to at the moment. My desk is pretty messy. All right. I think that's pretty good. I mean, it's made for writing and not necessarily for a whole lot of decorations. So I think we're good. Although I really like this book. Maybe I can get this book in somewhere. This is the first year that I have felt excited about Christmas. Actually, today my friend came and helped me put up the tree, which I couldn't find the base to, so then it was a problem. You know, that's just kind of how things go in my life. But something else is going very well, and I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to stress over it. This is where a piece of pumpkin pie would come in. I wonder if I have, I think all I have is one gigantic one. Not that I'm having pumpkin pie. I'm having pumpkin pie at Christmas. But traditionally, Thanksgiving would be a day that we have pumpkin pie. What are traditional pies that you guys have for your holiday? Go ahead and leave me a comment. It's a good spot to say, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you have been paying attention, I just realized that we hit our 50 mark of subscribers, and I'm super excited. And we'll be putting together a video and a way to get your name in the drawing. Sorry about that. A way to get your name in the drawing so that you can possibly win a prize. One of you will. But I have 50 subscribers, and there's very few that actually comment. And this is where comments are going to have to be, you have to make a comment to get your name in the drawing. And not to say that, I mean, I'm going to explain the whole thing. I'm not going to get into it on this video because most likely that video will come out before this video. If I can get this week under control before my craft show, that will be the definitive. That's what's going to decide whether it gets done this week or next week over the holiday. Although I am dog sitting, so that makes it harder because I'm not home to actually film. Why is this not lining up? Now, I bought these same pens from Temu. I thought they were from Temu. And they worked fine. But this second batch, they don't work so well. It skips a lot. Quite frankly, it's starting to bug me. See what I mean? It just skips. Anyway, I'm just going to finish off the lines and then I'll come back and show it to you in my planner. And then, okay, I'm back. I finished putting in the lines. And as you can see, what is today's date? Today is Tuesday the 19th. And I have not been in my journal since the end of October. Busy life. Other things needed to be done. So, uh-oh. Little tiny bit. And that is my weekly big happy planner for journaling. Thank you all. And I really appreciate you. I am so excited for the next chapter in the new year. And I hope that you will continue to watch the videos and comment and build relationships with each other in the group and with me as well. Bye-bye. Happy Thanksgiving to all.